Take a second to listen to those birds. That's how morning in Sweden sounds like. So, good morning YouTube. I decided to do more of those horizontal videos and upload them on YouTube. So, welcome YouTube. Today is an interesting day. I, for the first time in a very long time, came to my work site by foot. It took me approximately 5 minutes to walk from my home. Reason number one is my van is at the garage for some repairs. And the second reason, I got a job in my neighborhood. So let me quickly take you through the task of today. So here we have this driveway that we need to fix. It's been lasting for all the time since the house was built, so I think underneath it's pretty well packed, but however we need to take maybe 2-3 centimeters off that and then put the new gravel on. Then where my Takeuchi stands, there we have to do an additional parking spot. Here we probably have to fill in. And then there's a fiber cable that runs, as you can see, over there. So there we have to be careful, because whenever they've been put in Sweden, people don't really follow the right procedure to protect it. And then we have a backside where we're gonna take all the excessive soil and just level it out at the back. So I might take my Bobcat later on to transport all the extra soil here. So, and there somewhere there will be a plant house. So we have to just level out the ground so it can be straight. But for now we focus on the front side. So today I'm using my Takeuchi. I rarely use that too because I don't have much of those jobs where the small excavator required. So there's no tilt rotator, so just straightforward. I mean, one of the reasons I bought this excavator was to do these kind of small jobs where I can just tow my little excavator and do a slightly upscale jobs compared to what I could do with my Kubota, which I mostly rent out. And another reason is because I mounted one of those systems here, but I had some problem. I kicked out the sensor once again, but before that I had some issues with wiring, but all of that is my fault, so I just have to fix it and put it back on. So today no system, no tilt, nothing. So see what we can do. I mean, it's not a big deal of a job, so should be fairly easy. Okay, let's go.
It's a steal, coffee in my hand, boots hit the dirt like I'm part of the land. Bobcat purring like a cat on a leash, ripping up the old road, chasing down peas. Takeuchi's humming, carving out the line, digging down deep like a soul and mine. One man crew, but I make it dance, still on stone, it ain't just chance. They call me Mad Vert, that's the name. If dirt needs moving, I'm in the game. Smoothing driveways, rain or shine, with diesel pride and a sharp straight line. I'm laying dreams down one scoop at a time, making mud and gravel rhyme, patching driveways, building roads, moving earth where the blacktop goes. It's hard work, yeah, but I don't quit.
So now I have sort of leveled it to the a level of the driveway, and here needs to be a new driveway. However, there is so many roots, I don't really know if it's worth to dig it deeper or just put the gravel on top of it, but that will raise the level here, and then you have a ventilation under the foundation. So I don't think it will be the best idea. We can maybe raise it here, maybe like, I don't know, 2-3 centimeters, but here we'll have to dig a little bit deeper. But so far it's going great, pretty easy. So nothing really special, so I'll have to keep going and try to lower this level even more, but I'll see you once we done with it, because I don't think it's anything much interesting going on. And yeah, let's see you at the next step. For the second time today, I'm trying to record a video. First was on the way to this job, and I realized after like walking for about 3 minutes and talking to a camera to make an introduction to this video, nothing was recorded. So this time also I'd talk to the camera and not knowing that it's actually not filming. So basically I was talking about this stump here. You could see it here, if I could, no, sorry, the wrong way. Yeah, that stump there. Usually it's pretty hard job no matter which size of excavator you have, but because of the bedrock is so high up in this situation, so the root system didn't establish itself to the lower ground, so I may be able to pull this off even with this excavator. So let's see, let me just try to drag a few more roots, because that will be quite helpful for me to get rid of this stump. Let's try. Not that easy. But we get it done for sure. I have to break all these roots on this side where I stand, but it's not that easy. Okay. I mean, of course, if I would change the bucket to a thinner one, it would do the trick, but the problem is it's a mechanical adapter here, so I have to do it physically leaving the cabin, and I don't feel like doing it. Whoop. But I think we're about to win anyway. So I try my best to remove it, but it's just simply doesn't work. But it's definitely somewhere there. So before I take the saw, I will just remove bucket and put a digging bucket or the cable bucket. So this is how you remove bucket on my excavator. So first you unscrew here, and then if you don't have a hammer, you take a stone like that, and then you hit here, and then you remove it, and the bucket is free. So if any bucket company that won't support me, get in touch. I really need a normal attachment. So hydraulic one, preferably, so I don't have to do that manually, but it is what it is. Let's put a smaller bucket and hope we can break the root system further. So these buckets are quite light, I don't know, maybe like 30 kilos, maybe less. So now all we have to do is just put this back on and tighten it with the screw. So now you understand why I didn't want to remove it. But let's try again. Maybe this time we'll break the roots of this stump. It's either that or we have to go take, yeah, much easier. You can tell it's okay. I can see one more root there. Come here, don't be so stubborn. Stubborn, it's interesting because in Swedish, stump is called stubbe, stubborn, which is spells exactly like stub or stub. Still quite heavy because of the all dirt underneath. Okay, now your time has passed. Come on. It's already predictable. If I manage to take you out, then okay. So let's just remove some weight of the stump so we could easier transport it later to the back side. Okay, I think this stone can go back in. Yep, and I think we're pretty much done. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that because of this stump I won't be able to finish this project in a short period of time, because I have to. They will have to wait until I get my big excavator here, which won't happen anytime soon. But I managed. Well done. Well done, Takeuchi. Here it is. It's pretty big for this size of excavator, so I'm quite happy I could manage to take it out. So we actually have quite a lot of dirt now piled up here, and it won't be so easy to transport it with a Bobcat, because this sort of way is not good enough. It's too steep. Could probably drive it around, but I already put it on this side, so we'll have to use this side. Anyway, time for some lunch.
In Stockholm streets where the cold winds blow, there's a man named Everk stealing the show with a bobcat's roar and a Takeuchi's might. He sculpts the earth from morning to night. He's in Everk mode, watch him go, dancing with machines in rain or snow. From driveways to dreams he paves the way, turning dirt to gold every single day. Not just a worker, he's a viral sensation, mixing humor, heavy-duty dedication. On Instagram reels, he shares his flair with tricks and laughs. He's beyond compare. They say machines have no soul, no art, but Maverick proves them wrong, straight from the heart. With every scoop and every grade, a masterpiece of work is laid. He's in Maverick mode.
So lunch is over, I'm back to work. Collected my Bobcat here. Will help me to save some time transporting this dirt, which is, as you can see, quite a lot here, and I think using just excavator will take ages. I actually forgot to mention that today is the first day I'm wearing shorts and Crocs, but Crocs are not advisable to wear and when you do such work. Today I almost dropped a bucket on my foot. I actually literally did drop, but the bucket weight is so small, so I thought it's not a big deal. But it could have been a much worse final here. So let me just reverse machine so I can start using Bobcat and then move out of the way the Takeuchi.
Blend every mode. Every mode, yeah.
In Stockholm streets where the cold winds blow, there's a man named Everk stealing the show with a bobcat's roar and a Takeuchi's might. He sculpts the earth from morning to night. He's in medic mode, watch him go, dancing with machines in rain or snow. From driveways to dreams he paves the way, turning dirt to gold every single day. Every single day, yeah.
As you can see on my Bobcat, you have a telescopic arm, so it's very nice to handle things. So I think we, from now on, just gonna work from here.
Not just a worker, He's a viral sensation, mixing humor with heavy duty dedication. On Instagram reels, he shares his flair with tricks and laughs, he's beyond compare. They say machines have no soul, no art, but Maverick proves them wrong. Straight from the heart, with every scoop and every grade, a masterpiece of work is laid. He's in Maverick mode, setting the pace, bringing style and skill to every place. From Stockholm's core to the world online, Maverick's legacy continues to shine. So here's to Maverick, the man, the myth, with a touch of humor and a builder's gift.
So my problem is that here is very narrow and steep, so for me to come here is no option, and to come here I will have to probably go around. So problem is, maybe there is no problem. Yeah, here is slightly a problem. That is very roof is very low here, but I think I should be able to go like that with a Bobcat. However, the dirt is really bad also. Like, what's the point of taking that crap over there? It's full of roots. Unless you will separate the roots from the dirt, and there's not so much dirt then. So it feels like better just to lay it over there instead of just spending all the time for nothing. But I will somehow need to talk to a client about that. So for now it's a pause. So now I found the plan, we're gonna go around instead. And here is just about how you will see how the Bobcat will pass through.
Builder's gift in the world of construction. He's carved his code, forever operating in Maverick mode. Every single day.
Good morning. It's a day 2 of this job, and it's a Saturday, so I'm only gonna be working for a few hours. Then later I'll have to go for a kid's birthday. So today we're gonna hopefully finish off the driveway, and maybe we will be left out with the backside. There's just a plant house there. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish it off today. But I forgot to say in the first day of this video that it was the first day of 2025 when I'm rocking the shorts at work. So, and today, strangely, it's the second day I'm rocking the shorts. So somehow this job have a good tendency of having a good weather. Because I have a week in between, I was in another place, and weather there wasn't so pleasant. So basically I'm taking my Bobcat, it's like 5 minutes drive, as you know. And then we have some material over there some just to typical thing when you try to fill up the tank. Always something spills out. Luckily on this machine I don't have to do it very often. I don't very often use it, and then it's quite kind in fuel consumption. So this is done. Like, it's a little bit bad they done this way, so you can't really fill it up just having a dunk, because then you will still end up spilling something. But it is what it is. So the plan is to just level out, put the geotextile underneath, and just spread it all out, and hopefully that won't take much time, because I don't really have time. I'm trying to chase time the last weeks, and that's what a summer is always all about, just chasing time, because you always late for something. But see you there. So here I am already. So first thing, I just need to put this geotextile. So always good to have what I bought as cheap textile scissors, and that works flawlessly for cutting the geotextile. Of course knife is much easier, but that was like 30 crowns in Swedish, so it costs nothing.
I wanna soar wherever I never take you, don't stop. I'll never be giving for someone else. MEDVERK, if you don't subscribe it, you are gay. MEDVERK, if you don't subscribe it, you are gay.
So now we leveled everything out. Let me show you. So I think it's pretty nice and level. It's quite sunny. I mean, it's not so much of the extra material here, especially on those, but there's a bedrock underneath, so I don't think it will go anywhere from here. So, and the Bobcat did it in about 1.5 hours. So now it's time for this little compactor. It's probably 65 kilo, and that's probably not the ideal for this job, but we spoke with the customer that I do it this way, and if they will ever need it better compaction, then I can do it some other day. But I think it is looking good. So now just packing, and yeah, should be done. And then we're just gonna put more decorative material on top, and I think it's good to go.
And now it's all I can say. It's all I need, rain. It's all I'm not lying morning. And if you stop, then it change. It's all I can take. And rule that in love. And now the feet of the twain. It cuts to shine. Who sets my mind? I wanna say.
Vibration complete. So what can I say? That looks pretty damn nice. I mean, I'm happy that fuel lasted for so long, but it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing really to show off with. It's a pretty easy, straightforward job, which I'm sort of doing in my spare time. and here they didn't have any sort of, they had like a 10 centimeter gap. So now I think it will be easy to drive in with the car. And now we're just gonna put this gravel. My battery is running.
I couldn't know to deny this city's so great. I tried to innate AR. I could select these fellas that I never loved. Now we check the day, and though the such so decline, they can't start to shiny. That sweets my mind, and no, I wanna show. If you don't subscribe, baby, you are gay. MEDVERK. If you don't subscribe, baby, you are gay.
So I think I'm done with the front side. It could be done better. Maybe some details on the edges by hands. But I think this would do for them. I think they could save some money and do the details themselves. Yeah. Here I just thought doing by hands. So under 4 hours we managed to sort of fix it. Hope they like it. At least they can use it for time being, and we can pack it later one more time if it's gonna be necessary. I don't really think, but it's pretty level. Everything looks good. Just a quick fix, so to speak. Yeah, here you can easily drive in. So all that with the Bobcat. Yeah, great. Backside I don't really think worth showing. I can actually quickly show. So I some extra soil here, and I mean it's nothing really. I'm gonna use this soil to just have a little area, flat area over there, but otherwise not much. Without Bobcat it would be really hard because it's managed to drive back and forth. But anyway, so quick job, not to show off, but you know, to keep posting something on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, you know, that would really help me go in. And yeah, thank you. Bye.
MEDVERK. If you don't subscribe, baby, you are gay. MEDVERK. If you don't subscribe, baby, you are gay.